Hello, I'm ABX Toycat and welcome back to another video. A few months ago I showed off how you can kill the wither in less than 10 seconds and people really enjoyed that. Not only because it's a fun challenge to try and speedrun the wither, but also because if you hadn't been able to kill the wither before that video, it shows off how you can make the fight a lot easier and a lot faster, and I thought it was really cool that it helped people out. And I figured along the same vein, I do something like that with the Ender Dragon, because although the Ender Dragon can't be killed in less than 10 seconds, she can be killed in less than 5 or 6 minutes, and I'm going to be showing you how into today's video. So please do like it if you do like it, because it helps out the channel a lot and lets me know you want to see more stuff like this on the channel. But let's get straight into it, shall we, by quickly explaining our equipment choice. So I wanted to make sure I wasn't using the bed glitch because, although it, can be pretty handy and it can be really fast, it's really kind of inconsistent and just involves explosions and magic. And second of all, I wanted to, go with the bare minimum if I needed. So I'm not going to go with protection armor for the sake of it. I'm not going to have an enchanted golden apple for the sake of it. Instead, I'm going to go with, the most powerful things that I kind of need. So we just have feather falling boots to cover ourselves if we make a mistake. We just have regular diamond leggings and a diamond chest plate, a leather cap because it rounds out the set quite nicely, I think, as well as a power 5 bow, a sharpness 5 sword, and an efficiency 5 pickaxe, a single stack of arrows, 2 stacks of snowballs, 3 potions, 8 ender pearls, and a water bucket. And it seems like a lot at first, but when you consider that when you normally go to the end, you bring a lot more. I don't even have any food, I don't have any blocks, ladders, anything like that. I think it's just about reasonable. So yeah, we're going to be using this, and I'm going to be walking through live how we're going to be killing the Ender Dragon in less than 5 minutes. So I think the fastest I've ever done is 4 minutes from going in the end to actually having the Ender Dragon dead, and we're going to start the timer as soon as the end spawns and as soon as the end, death animation starts. So let's do this, shall we? Let's see how fast we can kill the Ender Dragon today. So we'll start with the pickaxe. Let's go. Okay, so the timer's starting now, and we need to immediately start breaking our way upwards because we did spawn in a cave. The upside to this seed is, the downside I should say, is that we spawn like this and we waste a few seconds mining upwards. But because of the fact that we got an ender pearl, we can kind of make up that time. And also, this seed is really great because of the fact that the ender, platform, the place he flies down to, is like flat with the ground next to it, which doesn't seem like a massive bonus when you think about it. But actually, because of the fact that we're going to be killing him, pretty much exclusively from there, the seconds we save by not having to climb up are probably going to be saved there. It'd be ideal to have, one that's not in a cave and that, but we don't have that today. So basically we use snowballs to take out most of the towers. On the PC, you can do all of them with snowballs, but on the console, that was close. On the console, of course, what we have to do instead is you actually ender pearl up here, because not only are some towers really tricky to get snowballs. Okay, so we have to now get the ender pearl over there and get that right. But also because some of the they're really tricky to take out snowballs because they're this high up, but also because there are these towers which are locked behind the iron bars. So to get these ones, we have to make kind of a hole in them and then kind of go to a different island and do it from there. So now we've done that, we can ender pearl over to there, quickly switch out to the snowball, and then fire one back, and we should... I say should. Yeah, we should be able to do that now. So next we have to take out this last little thing here, and this is going to be tricky. Okay, that was not tricky at all. And now we need to get down. So this is where we need to use the water bucket trick and save ourselves, like so. And let's quickly just healing ourselves, slash pressure strength ourselves, and boom. Now we're ready to do some serious damage to the Ender Dragon. So ideally he would have flown down here a few seconds after I got here, and he's already flown off, which is a problem. But yeah, now we need to switch to the bow and start doing as much damage as possible. So we're just over a minute in here, and we've already taken out all of the crystals, and we're doing some pretty decent damage as he flies in. If you had beds, you could try and lure him in, but again, I didn't want to use that because it's kind of like a glitch, using beds exploding to kill him, and I wanted to instead do it entirely with the stuff that's generally considered pretty acceptable. Man, I am messing up all these shots here. But yeah, basically these bow damage, you're never going to be able to kill the Ender Dragon entirely with them because he's so tricky to hit. But we just want to weaken him enough so that he takes one less round in the center, because that can literally save us an extra minute on this run. And I think we've done that pretty well already. So he's flying into the center here, which is cool, and we then immediately start wrecking him with this. I think after a certain amount of damage, he instinctively flies away, because no matter how good your sword is, he seems to he seems to always take 3 or 4 intervals to kill, no matter how much time you start killing him with. So I think maybe that's part of it. Oh, and he's here again already. So we should be able to finish him off for the last time. Okay, is this gonna be the last time? I hope it is. Come on, don't fly away, dragon. No. Okay, we can take one more time, but we might be able to actually come in the air if we can get some arrows on point here. So that one hit. Okay, another one. Oh man, hitting the dragon with arrows is something that's always going to be really tricky because he's flying so fast, and because he's so far away. Okay, he's here for the final one. Let's finish him. Okay, so I don't have the exact time on that, but that was a very, very fast Ender Dragon run. I think that was less than 4 minutes. The time on screen, you can see it, I can't. That was incredibly fast, and I've got XP everywhere, so that was awesome. And I get level 70 for it. So that was a very, very fast Ender Dragon run. I'm very, very pleased myself. I hope you did all enjoy it. I hope you learned something along there. I'll kind of walk you through it slower because I was rushing as I went along. Basically, you start by, getting to the center as fast as possible. I Ender Pearled, of course, if you... Oh, we've got an Ender Dragon. We got an Enderman on us. But, of course, personally, what I just did is I decided to Ender Pearl in. You don't need to do that. But what you do want to do is you want to snowball the towers. That's just... Even if you're doing it as slow as possible, it's just so handy to be able to take them out without climbing up there. And, yeah, snowballs will do that for you. Then after you've snowballed the towers, you need to Ender Pearl up to the next ones. Again, that's the fastest way to do it. It's almost the safest way too, because although you lose some health, it means you don't have to worry about being killed on the way up or being hurt on the way up. So yeah, Ender Pearl up to the next ones, dig your way in, Ender Pearl to the other tower, snowball the tower from there, and then the last tower is always the trickiest one. I recommend to be safe, what you should do is you kind of make like a endstone pathway or something, so you can snowball it from over there, let's say. So let's say that was the tower, you could do it from there. And then, yeah, you can take that out. Then when you want to get to the center, it's really just about avoiding damage for as long as possible. If you're wondering how I did that the whole time without really taking too much, if you get underneath him, he only fires Ender Acid like a little bit in front of his head. If you attack from like his neck, that's the best way to do it. Sometimes his neck, hitbox will glitch out, like maybe once every 10 runs. I did have that happen in some of my practices. But yeah, just hope that doesn't happen. If it does, attack his head a little bit. And yeah, no matter how good your sword is, he usually takes about the same number of times, because I think he has like preset when he loses that much health, he just runs away. So yeah, even with just a regular iron sword, a diamond sword or something, you can do that pretty fast. And yeah, that's kind of the guide there. So I hope you did all enjoy the speed run. Let me know in the comments down below if you've done it yourself, how fast you've done it, and any tips you have for doing it. I know there's going to be one guy who's like, I did it in 4 seconds. He just instantly died. But I genuinely love to hear a little bit of feedback on that, because I love the back and forths there. And besides that, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I'll see you on the next one, and have a nice day, everybody. Goodbye.